the home of the Panthers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go from Charlotte. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Ready. Red, cycle. Ready.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22, cut.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got a man! That's McMillan! And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Slide blue. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That one intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Another run here for Robinson. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
A tough spot here. Third and long. From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. London brought in motion. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a
gain there of 27 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
So after one, The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Roseboom.
Well, this game's kind of turned into a rock fight. They're just kind of throwing the ball back and forth to each other, and everyone just needs to take a deep breath. Settle in, get a couple first downs, and just realize, all right, we're going to do some things on defense to give ourselves a chance. Now we got to maintain possession of the ball on offense and go get some points.
Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
And 5.
Slide through. Let's go now. Ready?
Here's Young. A throw down, caught by Leggett. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
So after that turnover on the opening drive, the last thing you'd want to do here, Mike, is go back on the field and just go 3 and out. So they pick up a first down. They're able to extend this possession. It's going to go a long way towards just settling everybody in that offensive huddle down and letting the rest of this game unfold.
From the right side and corralled by Felix. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Black 40. Set.
Now Young. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Here we go, set. Ball red.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
All right, so in these 3rd and short, 3rd and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have 4th down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging 4th down decision.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 Blue. Red, yellow. Ready, ready, ready.
They'll go. Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
On 1st down is Young. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
At the 22-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Down.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Watch out now. 6, blue, 32. Smash, red. Needle, blue. Set, go.
To throw is Young. Pushed out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal.
22 needle, black shot. Ready?
Here's Young. Forced out to his right. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Let's go now. Cut.
Young gives it to Hubbard. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7th.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal. Now Young. And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long. Like down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on 1st down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Green jack. Ready. Red 30.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Over the middle he locates McMillan. And he's going to have the 1st down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the left side. Hauled in by will he get it? He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Fight 60. Down. Ready.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no game. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Here we go. Set. Right. 95. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Young. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Here we go. 10.
Throwing is Young. Ball incomplete. Hubbard outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
For the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will open up a 13-0 lead.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Ray McLeod on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. Will score. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. 22 needle. Set. Ready.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, But they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with a run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Okay,
And now,
break.
after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. From the gun, it's Young. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
McLeod now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. On the option, here's Robinson. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Left side in the hands of London. 12 yards. On that hookup, it's good for a Falcon 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Was brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, on 3rd down, here's Penix. He's got his tight end, that's Pitts. And he will score. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it, and the Falcons draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Young. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
21 yards.
A gain there of 21. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. First carry now for Rico Dowdle. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Panther first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Black shot. Set.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for Panthers. First and 10.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Here's Hubbard. He gets it to start the 4th. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's second and 9.
Set hut. Yellow. Green jack. Hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Over the middle. He's got Leggett. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Let's go. 45. White. 10 cycles. Ready?
Young. He pulls it in around the 5. And this is going to set him up with first and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Let's go now. 33. Yellow.
Here's Young. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Carolina. Right adds the extra point. Panthers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Agnew on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
comes Robinson. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
It just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
On second down, here's Penix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. P.J. Wanham. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, it is Hubbard. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down.
Down. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Another run here with Hubbard. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. So, it is 4th down, and here comes Matthew Wright for the Panther field goal. This, about as short as you can get. So, this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Charlotte, good night, everyone.